So today I'm here to talk to you about something to take with a grain of salt. That is a brand new leak from Bethesda, but again, take everything I'm about to say with a grain of salt. We don't know if this is a real leak, a fake leak, or whatever it may be, but regardless, what has been leaked is Bethesda Game of Thrones. So there are a number of things really interesting about this leak that actually give it a lot of plausibility. First and foremost, Bethesda said in the past that they're making 2 new IP games before they release the next Elder Scrolls. So what that means is they're going to work on 2 totally unannounced as of this point and unreleased IPs, so basically like a new space game we thought we were going to get, and potentially now a new Game of Thrones game. I say new because there was a Telltale version of a Game of Thrones game a while back. It wasn't too much to write home about, so I wouldn't even go check it out, but that's the first check in the box of like, alright, well, this kind of makes sense timeline-wise for something like this to be in the works by Bethesda behind the scenes. They obviously had an extremely disappointing E3, which I'll actually get back to in a little while. In addition to this, Bethesda was actually approached to make a Game of Thrones game in the past. They turned it down to work on Skyrim, and actually is argued that a lot of the inspiration from Skyrim came from that concept. But even beyond that, they made Skyrim one of the best open world RPGs ever created in the medieval themed era. I know it's not actually medieval times, but swords, shields, dragons, all that cool stuff is going on in Skyrim. And what else has all that? Game of Thrones. If you were the exec behind the Game of Thrones IP and you were looking for someone to create a game, who would you look to? It honestly makes a ton of sense for them to go to Bethesda because they already created a game that has so many similarities between, well, Skyrim itself and Game of Thrones. And then last but not least, which might almost be the most daring and daunting, is this is all happening right before the season finale of Game of Thrones Season 7. So there's one more season, Season 8, that is about a year away at this point, but it would be a pretty notable time to announce this new game. Target ads like this have been pretty accurate in the past. Typically they have box art associated with them, but regardless, it's not like it's just a one-off. Someone had to go onto Target's main website and type in Bethesda Game of Thrones. That was an entry created, and unless someone's just totally trolling, it seems like there might be some plausibility here. So again, we could speculate all day. I have no idea if this is going to turn out to be true or not, but I'm just kind of laying everything out, and it seems like a lot of these little components are aligning together for this to make a hell of a lot of sense. So again, time will tell. I do watch Game of Thrones, and I will be watching the season finale, so if it is announced, I'll let you all know. But otherwise, hopefully you guys are having a great day. Mods Weekly coming later today, and let's have a little discussion in the comments down below. I want to know what you guys think, what you guys are speculating, and what you think is going to come of this. As always, again, and thank you for watching, and I hope to see you all next time. Later.